Excuse me?
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all. Welcome to British Airways.
That's wonderful. Thank
This
you
is
for
a
making
courtesy
me
flight
across
with
and
our
turn.
Alliance partners. We do now ask to help us get away on time and also as quickly as possible this evening to ensure that your hand baggage is safely and correctly stowed. This means any smaller bags which have been labelled should now be put underneath the seat in front of you. And all large items placed securely into the overhead lockers. If you are sitting in a front row seat or in an emergency exit row, or in upstairs or club world cabins this evening, the floor area around your seat must be completely clear for our takeoff. Once your hand baggage is safely stowed, we ask you to make yourselves comfortable and keep the arm clear for our remaining customers.
Any water? I get some orange juice in the morning.
Aaron, sit on your seat. Sit over here on your seat. So the aeroplane's going to move. You want the aeroplane to move? Yeah, then you have to count. Otherwise it's... Yes. Oh, it is. No, I said they don't have air, that's just light.
We're now going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways aircraft. We recommend that you remove your personal headphones. The captain and the crew are here for your safety. It is important that you pay attention and follow instructions carefully. First, check your seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end. To unfasten, simply lift up the metal flap on the buckle and pull apart. You'll find the seatbelt sign in the panel above your head. When it's on, you must fasten your seatbelt. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. If you are not in your seat when the seatbelt sign is switched on, please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt securely. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight, even when the sign is off. Your life jacket is either beside or underneath your seat. To use it, pull it out of the bag and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply infant flotation aids for babies and children. In the unlikely event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing, you'll be told to take this protective brace position. But when seated facing rearwards in Club World, you must adopt this position. We will now explain how to leave the aircraft in an emergency. Move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. High-heeled shoes must be taken off, as they may tear the evacuation slide. Emergency lighting, including low-level lighting, will help you find your way to the exits. These are clearly signed. On the main deck, there are 2 exits at the rear of the aircraft and 2 at the front of each cabin section. On the upper deck, there are 2 exits in the middle of the Club World cabin, 2 at the rear of the World Traveller Plus cabin, and 2 in the middle of the World Traveller cabin. Your crew will now point out the exits nearest to you. To open the doors, move the handle in the direction of the red arrow. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. The slides can also be inflated by pushing the manual inflation push button. Jump onto the slide and move away from the aircraft. If the aircraft has landed on water, these slides detach to form rafts. As you leave the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the red tag. If necessary, blow into this mouthpiece to top up the air. The life jacket is fitted with a light and a whistle. Your oxygen mask is behind the panel just above your head. If the cabin air system should fail, this will be released. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you to open your supply. Please note that the bag does not inflate. Place it over your mouth and nose and adjust the bands to secure it. Then breathe normally. Do make sure your own mask is correctly fitted before helping anyone else. In some areas, you release the mask by pulling on this coloured streamer. If you're in a Club World sleeper seat, you may need to reach through the dividing screen to retrieve your mask. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices during taxi, takeoff and landing if flight safe mode is enabled and they are held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger devices such as laptops must be safely stowed at these times. Any transmitting devices without a flight safe mode must be switched off for the duration of the flight. For further information on using electronic devices in flight, please check High Life magazine. Take care your hand baggage isn't blocking the exits or aisles. Personal bags must be put under the seat in front of you, and larger items should be placed securely in the overhead locker. Please place all items in carefully, so they do not fall out and cause injury. As this is a no smoking service, the no smoking signs will remain on for the duration of the flight. As we prepare for takeoff, please make sure that your tray table is put away, your seat is upright, and your armrest is down. Please stow your individual video screen and footstool if you have them. Finally, take a look at the safety card in the seat pocket. If you have any questions, please ask your crew. We hope you have a relaxed and enjoyable flight.
I'll bring it back down, but not for takeoff, so I can see. You put it behind you.